While Hurricane Gustav charged across the Gulf of Mexico, residents are streaming out of New Orleans and other coastal communities. More than 1 million people are expected to evacuate the Gulf Coast by bus, train, plane, and car.
Families from the Outer Banks, so I've experienced a lot of this personally myself, and I don't think anybody should fool around, get out of town.
Gustav dropped from a Category 4 to a Category 3 storm overnight. But forecasters warn it could gain strength from the Gulf's warm waters before making landfall as early as Monday.
I've also heard reports that some people are still determined to try to ride the storm out in the coast. That strikes me as exceptionally foolish. I think the local authorities have made it very clear, and I saw them doing it this morning, that the National Guard will protect people's property. People should heed the instructions to evacuate and protect their own lives.
New Orleans Mayor NAGIN ordered a mandatory evacuation.
Our mandatory evacuation went into effect this morning at 8 a.m. For the West Bank, which is the area that the storm is still pointed toward to have the most impact. So we wanted to give our citizens time on the West Bank to get out of town. We will then move to a noon mandatory evacuation on the East Bank.
Meantime, President Bush is monitoring the situation from Washington. The White House said the president put his plans to attend the Republican National Convention in Minnesota on hold because of worries about the powerful storm. Bush declared states of emergency for Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama ahead of the storm. That clears the way for federal aid. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.